If you're a founder burning the candle at both ends, wondering when that's going to change and if your team ever really can take ownership and take things off your plate, then this video is for you. Our client, Mike Pugh, was a fast-growing CEO, but he was carrying all the weight of his business on his shoulders. And today, I want to break down exactly how the right systems and the right second-in-command operator changed all of that. How in 6 months, he was able to go from doing everything himself to having a leadership team that was not just executing without him, but was actually telling him to step back and stop making such a mess so that they can get to work. And how he now has the foundation of systems and operations that he needs to scale to over $500K a month. This is the blow by blow. When we first started working with Mike, he had this incredible team. Problem is, at an underlying level, he didn't trust or know how to lead the team in such a way that they could get work done without him. So while he had awesome talent, he kept getting pulled back into the weeds to handle fires and to fix problems and to answer questions. And he was frustrated because he loved his people, but it felt like they were super dependent on him and he could never break free to do the stuff that he really wanted to do, which is focus on marketing and sales and growing the company to 500K months. And he was lucky, because he had an amazing second-in-command operator. She didn't have much experience, she didn't have any formal training, but she had the operator DNA that we look for, and she had Mike's trust. So what we did is, while our team was working with Mike directly to restructure his strategy, his team, and put him on track towards 500K, we were coaching and working directly with his operator to level her up, which didn't just mean leveling up her skills, leveling up her knowledge, but it really looked like challenging her to step in and take true and radical ownership for being the second-in-command operator in the business. It meant giving her the confidence to step into that role and own it, and the skills to back it up. And what that looks like now is when Mike tries to step into the operations of his business, not only does his operator know what to do better than he does, but she actually has the confidence and the ability to push back, to remind him to stay in his zone of genius, because I've got this, the team's got this, go drive growth.
Just tonight, she bawled me out because I did a boner move earlier in the day. My head of sales tried to thrust me into a hiring process, and I got roped in because I'm a doer.
Sure.
And okay, I'll just do that. Instead of, hold on, I'm not in the hiring process. Instead of relying on the people, and she said, look, you're paying us, you trust us, and you've screwed this up. And you're right, I totally did. I totally did.
And what's so amazing is that this became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Mike had this incredible talent, but they weren't leveling up at the way that he needed them to. By investing in their coaching and in leveling them up, what he as a leader was saying is, hey, I do trust you. I do believe in you. I do think that you're the right leader that's going to take our business to where we're trying to go. I believe in that so much that I'm going to invest in your growth and development. And of course, when he did that, what happened? His team saw that, felt that, and leveled up. They crushed their coaching calls. They came in and learned so quickly. They started to level up and take ownership for things that even if they'd had the capacity to do before, they didn't have the confidence or the belief that Mike trusted them enough to take it and to run with it.
It's a nonverbal, hey, I'm serious about being serious. So serious, in fact, I'm spending thousands and thousands of dollars a month to buy support for you.
So that was step one. Install the right operator, level her up, work with her to level up the rest of the team and to stabilize the back-end systems so that Mike can get out of the day-to-day weeds. With that, Mike's time has now gotten freed up so he can focus on the front end of the business, drive growth through marketing, and drive growth through sales. He is already looking at the next critical hire that's going to free up even more of his time, step him into his true zone of genius, which is marketing the heck out of this business and pouring fuel on the fire, because he has a back-end team and operations that he knows can support it and is about to have a sales manager that he knows can absorb all that lead flow and convert it into growth.
A COO, with respect to the role, that's not generally a revenue generating role. There can be cost savings, but it's not going to come close to that kind of. So to be able to afford that, I think my priorities are sales manager next.
And with that, scalable operations plus strong leadership team, he now has the foundation that he needs to scale to 500K months and beyond, and to do that at a higher level of profit than he would have been able to do otherwise.
By then, I expect that we are going to be doing revenues in the neighborhood of £500,000 a month on a 50% margin.
Yeah.
That makes us a real going entity.
What I love about Mike's story is that yes, his business now has everything it needs to rocket ship growth. And even before he hits that huge revenue goal, every single day between now and then, he gets to know the difference between carrying it all himself, doing everything himself, feeling like every single thing in his company needed him there to push it forward. And now he gets to operate from a place of running with his team, of them running alongside him, of pulling that weight forward with him, and he doesn't have to do it all himself. And obviously, the result of that is that he's going to get there faster, easier, and with the support of a team that he loves and believes in. So, if that's you, or that's what you want, there is a link in the description of this video to apply to work with us and book a call with my team so we can dive deep into your business, understand what you need, and talk through whether we may be the right fit to support you. You can grab that link in the description. My team will reach out to you and get that call booked. And I am so looking forward to seeing the version of your business where it's not all on you and you get to hit your goals with the support of a system and a team that is right there with you. Book that call. Let's talk about how to make this happen. And my team cannot wait to speak with you very soon.